Lynette Alice Fromme was born on October 22nd, 1948, in Santa Monica, California. She was the oldest of three children, and as a child, she was part of a dance troupe called the Lariats. As she grew older into her teens, she started to butt heads with her father, who was harsh on her for very little reason. She wrote in her book how she would feel excluded from things because of her father. In high school, Lynette started using drugs and alcohol. She worked in a canvas shop where coworkers would see her burn herself with cigarettes and use a staple gun on her forearm. At one point, she dated Bill Sedan, the future road manager for the Doors, but Sedan's mother asked him to steer clear of Lynette, as she felt the girl was disturbed. Lynette started to attend El Camino Junior College, and one night she got into an argument with her father over something silly, a word or a definition. Suddenly enraged, he pointed to the door and yelled, "You get out of this house and never come back," to which she did. Lynette was crying to herself outside on Venice Beach when a man showed up. It was Charles Manson. "Name's Charlie. In San Francisco, they call me the gardener," he said. Immediately enthralled with Charlie, she agreed to go with him, traveling to Los Angeles with him and Mary Bruner. At some point during this period, Lynette got pregnant by Charlie, though she miscarried. Later, when Mary Bruner was in labor with her son, Lynette was among the women who helped her give birth. Eventually, the group amassed more people and ended up at Spahn Ranch. Lynette spent a lot of her time tending to George Spahn, the elderly owner who was blind. There, she was nicknamed Squeaky because of the sound she would make when George would run his hand up her thigh. In later years, Lynette would deny this. She did admit, though, that George named her Squeaky in her book. Squeaky would become one of Charlie's most devout followers, only rivaled, if not mirrored, by Sandra Good. The two would develop a deep friendship. They created the International People's Court of Retribution, where they sent threatening letters about the environment. On September 5th, 1975, Fromme went to Capitol Park in Sacramento to plead with Gerald Ford, the president of that time, about the plight of the Redwoods. Her book also states that she wanted to get her imprisoned friends back into the courtroom. She had a Colt .45 automatic pistol strapped to her leg. When she pulled out the gun, Secret Service wrestled her to the ground. Her book states that there was no bullet in the chamber of the gun. Other sources quote her as saying, "It wouldn't go off. It didn't go off. Can you believe it?" Lynette Fromme was convicted for the attempted assassination of President Ford in November 1975. She was released on parole on August 14, 2009.